Parents, what's one sentence you'll always regret telling your child? When my son Tommy was 7, I told him, "Your dad left because you were too much to handle." The second those words left my mouth, I knew I had messed up. I was just so angry because Tommy had been acting out at school again, throwing chairs and punching other kids. I was a single mom working 2 jobs, and the principal kept calling me in the middle of my shifts. That day, I had lost a big promotion because I had to leave work early again. Tommy was sitting on the couch, refusing to look at me, when I snapped and said those awful words. His little face crumpled, and he ran to his room crying. I tried following him, but he had locked the door. All night, I could hear him sobbing, saying, "I'm sorry," over and over. The next morning, Tommy was different. He stopped acting out completely. Instead, he became this perfect, quiet kid who did everything he could to not cause trouble. He started making his own lunch, doing his homework without being asked, and even cleaning the house. While other parents would be thrilled, it broke my heart because I knew why. He thought if he was good enough, his dad would come back. For months, Tommy would sit by the window after school just staring at the driveway. When anyone asked about his dad, he'd say, "He's coming back once I prove I'm not too much." I tried telling him I was wrong, that his dad left because he was a coward, not because of Tommy, but the damage was done. Then one day, Tommy's teacher called me. She found him crying in the bathroom during recess. When she asked what was wrong, he told her, "I've been good for 3 months now, but my dad still hasn't come back. Maybe I need to be even better." That night, I sat Tommy down and showed him all the letters his dad had sent me before he left. Letters saying he wasn't ready to be a father, that he was moving to Europe with his new girlfriend. Letters that proved it was never about Tommy. But Tommy just looked at me and said, "If I was a better baby, maybe he would have been ready." I spent the next 10 years trying to undo the damage of that one sentence. I put Tommy in therapy, showered him with love, and did everything I could to rebuild his self-worth. He's 17 now, and last week his dad reached out on Facebook. He's back in town and wants to meet. Tommy agreed, but only if I came too. We met at a diner, and his dad started making excuses about why he left, saying he just needed time to grow up. Tommy listened quietly, then said, "Mom already told me the truth. You left because you weren't ready. But that was your loss, because while you were growing up, you missed watching me grow up." I was so proud of him in that moment. His dad tried giving Tommy his number, saying they could start fresh, but Tommy handed it back and said, "I spent 10 years thinking I was too much. Turns out you were just too little." We walked out of that diner together, but what happened next shocked both of us to our core. His dad wasn't ready to let go that easily, and the lengths he went to insert himself back into our lives put everything we'd built at risk. The full story is on my channel and linked below.